I am Jack Hollis, Vice President of Marketing for Toyota Motor Sales USA. It is mandatory for you to be who you are, your own core beliefs, and live into that. I think in today's marketplace, even more so than ever, the word integrity and living that out into all your elements, how you speak, how you do your business, all the way down to expense reports and just dealing with the money. So I would say the first part is kind of knowing what your core is about. I happen to be a competitor. I love sports, I love competing, but when you compete with another person, it's very likely that both of you will lose. And I say that because most people think they're competing with their peer for a promotion. You're not. You're competing with yourself to be the best you can be. And I say that wholeheartedly. I've never seen anybody else in the company being my competitor. And as a person of competition, that may seem a little bit awkward. I gotta tell you, it's competing to do the best that you can give. That's it. I would say there's probably two elements of failures. One is when you are literally trying to increase yourself by decreasing someone else. That to me is a huge flag for failure. The second one is really trying to do more than you really are capable of, in a sense, or an example would be committing to do work that you really don't know how to do, or providing information that you're not exactly on top of, where you're kind of making stuff up, makes it sound like you kind of know what you're talking about, but the facts are the facts, and the truth is always the truth. And so those are the two elements I've seen as failure. That one kind of, that one putting someone else down is never going to work. The second one is not really knowing what you're talking about. It's so simple, but I think people think they can get away with it. I would say people who are in the beginning of their career need to look at business from a global nature. The fact that there are no borders when it comes to whether it be social media or digital capabilities means that almost any business is now global. Most people think too small. They don't look at the perspective of outside themselves. They look at their own marketplace, they look at their own city, or they look at just the next set of goals, like one's right in front of you. People need to think a little bit bigger than the industry or the company they're working for, and how does that fit into a global society. What we have in the US or we have in North America is quite a bit different than they are in the rest of the world. And coming from a Japanese-centric beginning, you have to think a minimum of that connection. But right now, you got to be looking at South America as equal as you would to Europe, as well as China, Australia, and how are those decisions being made? I would definitely recommend the global outlook.